Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring, and I have come up with a success story session from Dr. Hind, one of the hardworking and dedicated students that I have had. She has achieved her desired scores in her OET examination recently, and she is now able to register herself as a doctor in the United States of America. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you.
Congratulations. Good job.
And it is definitely one of the best moments in your life. I hope so, because it is a dream come true moment, isn't it, Hind?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. And you have scored really very well. Especially in speaking, you have got 390, which is amazing. And then you have scored 360 in reading as well as listening, and you have got 320 in writing. Are these marks sufficient for you to become a registered in the United States of America?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Oh, great. And you told me that, you were struggling with the reading a lot. But what happened to you during the examination? You were also telling me that, the examination was really harder, when you have appeared in the exam. So how did you crack, OET reading subtest with the 360 in spite of the difficulty question papers?
Yes, really, when this last exam was the reading subtest is very hard, and most of the people struggling, especially with the reading part A. But really, after to be honest, I follow your strategies in reading, like I can say, 99%.
Okay.
So really, it makes very big change in reading, and I am so confident I can solve like the reading part A in less than 15 minutes, and I have time to reprove my answers.
Wow, that's
Even
good.
the last time, the reading part A is really very hard. Maybe even me, I miss like one question, and I think the second question maybe it's not correct. I am not sure, but really after the strategies, I feel more confident, and I can manage the time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I recommend for all of your students really to follow your recommendations 100%, not 90
Yes.
and not 75.
I understand.
Really, I know maybe they will overwhelmed by the strategies, and maybe they will think, okay, what is the benefit for this games? This game, only
Yep.
game. What is the benefit?
Yep.
I don't want to waste my time to do
Yes.
this game or to do
Yes.
that activity. This
Yes.
is not really. This is my mistake in the other
Yes.
subtests, because I don't follow your strategies. Like in listening, I can say only like between 60 and 70%.
Okay.
But really, if you follow the strategies as much as you can,
Yep.
I can assure you, you will find the tests. I don't want to tell you very easy, but you can manage it.
You can manage it. Okay, that's good.
Yes. And what I have, like before, I waste my time in reading part B and part C. Before I did the course with you, no one time I can finish the reading subtest in time, even regarding part C or part B. But after I follow your strategy, oh my goodness, 8 minutes I can finish part B,
Wow.
sorry.
Yeah, part B, 8 minutes. Wow, that's amazing. That's really
amazing.
Yes, 8 minutes. Sometimes 8 minutes and sometimes 10 minutes, to be honest.
Okay.
But not more than that. Not more than that. And this is for me. I don't know for other students, but I compare myself with myself. This is for me is very big achievement. And also for reading part C, I before I waste my time to read everything. I thought I have to read everything, every single word.
No.
I read every single word and I didn't answer the questions correctly. What is the
Yes.
problem? Yeah,
That,
when I
yeah, that
first,
is one of the myths, many students, have got. They thought that for all the questions in part C of the reading, you have to read the whole paragraph. For instance, whenever they say, according to paragraph one, the writer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they think that, you have to read the whole paragraph in order to get the answer for that question. But it actually depends, only for some questions you may need to read the whole paragraph, but for most of the questions you don't need to. You can only read the part of the paragraph, I mean maybe a few sentences of the paragraph, and then you can still get the answers, without reading the whole paragraph, which actually saves your time. But people don't know how to do that, or people don't know for which questions they have to read the whole paragraph, and which ones they have to read part of the paragraph, isn't it, Hind?
yes, definitely, yes.
Yes.
And for me, after that, I see the reading part is something I can enjoy it, really. I can enjoy
Wow.
it to find, okay,
That's amazing.
this is
Yes.
some, not most, this is
Yes.
the biggest, not the bigger. So
Yes.
really, I find it's a kind of
Yeah.
enjoyment, really.
Wow, that's good. That's good. See, the moment you start enjoying the practice with the reading and listening, or writing and reading, writing and speaking, that's when you start loving your learning. So if you learn with the right strategies, if you consistently get good marks, after applying the strategies, you should be able to definitely, feel more proud and more happy, and you'll be motivated to do more and more reading practice, for example. And many students, struggle in reading, but please understand one thing, that we have to tackle all those problems by breaking them down into several parts and several question types, and then individually address them, instead of taking the whole reading test again and again, and get the same scores. That's not going to be very helpful to you, isn't it, Hend? So how did you
Yes.
approach those question types and parts? And I mean, did you take the whole reading test again and again, or did you approach each part and each question type separately?
Regarding
Reading.
reading,
Yes.
uh, yes. For reading part A, as you told us, I started with the question 8, and I captured the keywords,
Yes.
and really the game of uh, 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 I
Hide
can
and seek.
I
Mm.
can easily find the keyword. I can
Yes.
easily, because I kept working with this game.
Wow.
You remember?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, really,
That's
really.
amazing.
And maybe some of the students say, okay, but 360 is not too much. As
Mm.
I told you, I compare myself with myself before,
That's
and
right.
this is for me
That's
very big achievement,
that's right.
because if I want to tell them some of my background, my English is very weak, not too much strong. Yes,
Okay.
I have been living in
United
USA
States.
since 2015, but
Mm.
I didn't practice English because I am at home. I don't work.
Yes. Yes.
And to amaze you, maybe I didn't tell you before, I study medicine in Arabic, not in English.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
amazing. Oh my goodness.
yes, I study my medicine
Okay.
in Arabic. So when
In
I
Arabic,
came
wow.
here,
that's
yeah,
that's really amazing, so you have studied your medicines degree in Arabic, in your first language, and then
yes,
now
in
you have
Arabic,
achieved
and
really good scores. Look at her speaking scores, 390. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I really like your scores. They are really, really good. Yes. So
regarding the writing,
mm,
in last exam I get 360 in
mm,
writing, but this time I struggled with only the proofreading, and I
yes,
told myself, okay, how many times Mr. Step tell us, don't lose the
right.
5 minutes for proofreading. I
Yes.
did a mistake, really.
Yes.
I correct one sentence and take extra time, so I don't have the enough time for proofreading.
The
And
remaining
I told
sentences.
myself, how many times Mr. Step tell us, don't waste these 5 minutes for proofreading.
Exactly. So you have to allocate 5 minutes at the end, in order to proofread your whole letter. That's what I've been telling, to everyone. Remember that there are only two options given for you. One is when you write down the actual letter, you have to write down with no mistakes at all. But we are all human beings and we do commit mistakes, isn't it, when we write and speak and read or listen as well. So the second option is you commit mistakes, that is absolutely fine, but you need to have some time to proofread them and rectify the mistakes. So you have achieved 360 last time because you have had enough time to proofread, isn't it, Hind?
Yes.
Okay, but
And
this time
do you know what? Do you know what? My husband, he is a nephrologist here. He is working here, and
yes.
when the last few letters I show them to him, and he told me, you are writing the letters better than me. I'm working here
Wow.
for like
That's a great
your letter.
compliment, Hind, from you.
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
Yeah. That's a great
And he is
compliment. Thank you.
honest. He didn't give me any compliment. He is
Okay.
very straight with me.
Wow, straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, and he told me,
That's
really,
good.
your letters now better than mine.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I'm so happy, Hind. See, this is my request to everyone as well. Don't try to work hard only to pass the examination, but try to improve your written and verbal communication skills so that they will help you out to get, good start with the career. You can get great career growth opportunities, once you start demonstrating exceptional spoken and written skills at workplace, isn't it, Hind?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
So
Yes.
I understand that everyone is stressed to pass this examination with at least 350, but don't just keep 350 as your target. I always recommend you to keep it higher, let's say 400 or 450 and so on, and also try to improve your communication skills, the basic skills that you need in order to improve your overall communication skills, and you'll be more confident at workplace as well. See, when you score 390 or 350 in writing, although you require only 350 or 300, it is still going to improve a lot. It is going to make a huge difference in the way that you work at and the way that you demonstrate your skills to the others. It will actually increases your motivational levels. Trust me, you should be able to get promotions quite faster when compared with that of your colleagues, and that's really going to be amazing. And so what were your scores in the previous examination, Hind? I mean, before this, did you get 350 before you approached me?
No,
So
only
what
in
was the
speaking.
highest score? Yeah, what was the highest score for you in listening, reading, writing, and speaking previously?
Previous your core.
Yeah, before approaching me, before taking my course.
Before I did my course with you, I failed in 3 subtests only
Wow.
in speaking, and hardly I get 350. Hardly.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, so now
In writing, my
Mm.
first score in writing was 260.
My goodness. So from 260 you have jumped to 320, and even the previous one it was 360, right? Okay,
360, right?
yeah, that's good. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the scores. So would you recommend my courses to everyone, or what do you think?
Yes, I recommend that. But to do, but really to do your course and to get the max benefit, they have to follow the strategies. If
Exactly.
they don't follow the strategies,
Yeah.
I can say the benefit will be very low.
Yeah,
This is
that's
very
right.
important.
You're
And this
right.
is what, okay, we did this course and we didn't get what we want.
Yeah.
You follow the strategies, and what
Yeah.
is the percentage you follow these strategies?
Exactly.
This is the issue.
Exactly. That's right. See, to ensure your success in the OET examination, you need two different things. One is my strategies. I'm going to teach you the way you need to follow those strategies in a step-by-step manner so that you can understand the strategies and you have to apply them. The second thing is application of these strategies. That will be done only by you. You are the one and only person who needs to do it. I can show you, a lot of examples. I can go through so many questions again and again. That is absolutely fine. But I still request everyone to follow those strategies and then get them applied when you do the practice test so that you can pass in one attempt itself. And trust me, I have been maintaining 100% success rate amongst my doctor students so far. So please understand my strategies and then apply them very effectively, and you will be able to definitely pass. If you don't pass, there is no harm in my strategies, but I think there may be some issues with the application of my strategies. But you can actually always get in touch with me so that I can help you out, to make sure you achieve your desired scores in your next exam. Anyway, so you have scored 360 in your listening, and was this the first time you are scoring? And what was your
Yes,
score, before that as well?
finally.
Yes, finally you made it.
Yeah, finally, 330, 320.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So from 330 to the 360, that is amazing. There's a huge improvement as well. And so apart from my strategies, did you follow anything else to achieve your desired scores in listening?
And no, to be honest, no.
So you just followed
Yeah,
whatever I taught you. That's it, right?
right, right.
Perfect.
Before I did the course with you, I did
Mm.
course with the very professional people, and this called the premium ones.
Yeah.
To be honest, they this is the first trial with me. They teach me what is the exam. Really, they
Okay.
teach me what is the exam and what is the kind of each subtest, but they couldn't take me to the success,
Mm.
and so for that, after I decided this is not the way. I have to choose one teacher to to guide me step by step,
Yes.
so
Yep.
that I decided. I searched and asked, and one of your students recommended you to me,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then but after your course, I follow only your strategies. So
Wow.
what my message to your students? Okay, don't panic. If after your course they didn't pass the exam, this is not disaster, and this is doesn't mean something wrong happened. No,
Yep.
you need only more practice and more
Yes.
application for the strategies, and you will pass. And this
Exactly.
happened with me. You remembered when I contact you after
Yep.
the exam and I
Yep.
failed in listening.
Yep.
You remember. I only
Yes.
reapplying the strategies, especially
Yes.
for the listening. You remember
Yes.
one strategy when you learned us here and write, and
Yes.
count the words. This is
Yes.
very helpful.
Yeah.
And you
Yep.
remembered, I told you I am not very fast on computer typing because
Yep.
I have to make on computer test. I don't have too much centers here in USA for
Yes.
paper ones.
Yep.
So this is very valuable strategies to hear
Thank
and
you.
write,
Yes.
and to count how many words you write. This
Yes.
has helped me a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy to hear that, you made your achievement, finally. And you have said that, the premium OET preparation providers weren't really helpful to you, isn't it? That is true. I have also got, several students in the past as well, who have come from the institutions, which are the OET premium preparation providers. I wouldn't actually blame them, but the issue is that, they don't teach the step-by-step strategies that you need in order to follow them and see your improvement. That is one of the major issues. But I'm so happy that you have highlighted the same thing during the session, and you have got 319 speaking, which is amazing. So how did you achieve this much? Because in the previous exam you said that you have scored only 350, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Also I follow the same strategies, but I practice more than before. I discovered myself I didn't practice enough times with the speaking, so I practiced more and more, and this is really gave me more confidence.
That's amazing. And were you able to apply all the strategies, that I taught you? I mean, there were 4 strategies, isn't it? So were you able to convince the interlocutor as well?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. And what about the time management, for speaking?
For speaking, I didn't struggle too much in speaking by keep practicing. So what I discover myself, I waste extra time for some details. So
Okay.
I concentrate to give only big ideas,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
enter too much details.
Okay.
And I tried also the strategy of organization.
Yep.
I felt this is makes a big change in the mark,
Score.
because
Yep.
because even in the during the speaking, I saw the interlocutor is very happy.
Yep.
When I told him, okay, now we will discuss your symptoms, and then we will move to investigation,
Yes.
and then we
Yes.
will finally, this
Yes.
is
Exactly.
first, then
Yes.
finally
Yep.
you teach
Yep.
us that. And
Yes.
he was very happy. Okay, this is very great plan.
Yes.
During
Perfect.
the test, he told me that, okay, thank you, doctor, this is a very so I feel, oh, he was happy with that.
Yes, exactly. And that's why you got 390. So remember one thing, that in the speaking, you have to use connecting phrases. Okay. As I have taught
Yes,
in 4
yes,
different
yes. And this
strategies.
is
Yes.
I didn't do before at
Yeah.
all.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you are comfortably scoring 390, isn't it? So when compared with that of 350 only. So in the past, you just passed, but now you are getting more, way ahead of, the B grade, which is really amazing. And for writing, did you remember what was your score for your first letter under my assessment?
uh, uh, I think less than 300,
Yes.
290.
Yeah, I think it was
I'm
around
not
two.
sure.
Yeah, it was around 270. But were you getting 350 for your letters after that
Yes,
from me?
I think yeah, with you, I think the second letter, the score changed after that. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And I started
Sounds.
to take, like, with you, 350, 380.
Wow, that's amazing. And this time
Yeah.
it's only because of your lack of proofreading you have got 320. Otherwise,
Yes, yes,
I'm pretty
yes,
confident that you should have got 350, 360, or even more than that, because your writing was good enough. So this is one of the fair warnings I would like to share with everyone, that you have to proofread, okay? Because we are
yes,
usually committing a
yes,
lot of
please.
mistakes when we write. So please spend at least 5 minutes to proofread your letter. Otherwise, even though your writing skills are quite good, some silly mistakes might drag your scores, let's say from 360 to 320, or 300, or 310 as well. So please ensure that you pay full attention to proofread your letter before you can hand it over to the invigilator.
Yes, yes, please do that, because my mistake, oh, okay, I want to correct one sentence. This is doesn't matter. If
Hmm.
I left this sentence, whatever this sentence, and I proofreading all the letter, this is more valuable and this is better. So please keep 5 minutes for proofreading, please.
Yes. All right, and yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, for answering